Now let's create route table. Right now we have one route table, which is a default route table. So I will make it a public route table. I will call it public route table, and then I will create another route table for our private subnet. Private route table, hello world project VPC, create. So let me go there. We have two route table, and public route table, which is actually a default route table. If you look at the routes, so anything destined for this IP address will be routed locally. So right now, though it has a name public route table, it hasn't become, it's not aware of the outside world. And if we go to private route table and look at the routes, it also can route within VPC. So we want to keep private route table just like this, but we will need to configure internet gateway for the instances within private subnet to access internet for software installation or update. Okay, so the first thing to do is make our public route table actually public, that we can do by attaching internet gateway to this route table. So let's go ahead and create the internet gateway. Create internet gateway. I will call it hello world project internet gateway. Now we need to attach this internet gateway to the VPC. So action, attach to VPC, and select the VPC, hello world project VPC, attach internet gateway. Now we have internet gateway attached to our VPC. Now what you can do is we can go to route table and select public route table and go to either from here or from the action we can edit route. So right now it can route locally. So we add route. So this means anything which is not this local destination will go to internet gateway, and this is our internet gateway, and we save it. So now our public route table is actually aware of the outside world now. And also let's go back to our private route table. Since we have an instance running in the private instance, and that needs software installation and update, it needs access to internet, but this will be only one way. Outside world cannot access to it, but it can access the internet. So for that we need to configure internet gateway, NAT gateway. So I will go ahead and create the NAT gateway. Create NAT gateway. I'll call it hello world project NAT gateway. And this is very important when it comes to select the subnet. Since NAT gateway needs access to the internet, we need to select a subnet which has access to the internet. So in our case, we have here public subnet. So I'm gonna select this public subnet SN. And connectivity type public, and we need to allocate elastic IP address for this. So we don't have any elastic IP address, so we can allocate elastic IP. Elastic IP is the actually static public IP address. So let's go ahead and create NAT gateway. So we have successfully created NAT gateway. Now we need to attach this NAT gateway to our private subnet for it to have internet access for its software installation or anything, to do anything that needs internet. So we need to go to route table, select private route table, and we need to edit its route. Edit route, add route. Now this time it needs access to the internet outside world, but that will only target NAT gateway, which we just created. Hello world project NAT gateway, and save project, save change. So good. So we have configured our routing table with NAT gateway and internet gateway. So that looks good, but still our subnet needs to know about this routing table. So what we do is I will associate the route table to our subnet. So I just selected the public subnet and I go to route table. This is the route table and it has internet gateway, and let me go to okay, so from here we can have an action. We can edit route table association, and okay, I'm sorry. We need to go to route table for that. Sorry, I was in the wrong place. Select the public route table and look at the subnet association. Right now, explicit subnet association 0. There are no subnet associated to this route table. So let's attach subnet, edit subnet association, and to the public we want to attach public subnet, save association, and let's confirm this is right, this is done, this is okay. Subnet association, public subnet, that looks good. Now let's go to private route table and check subnet association. Again, there are no subnet associated to this route table. So let's attach the private subnet to this. Action, edit subnet association, and select private subnet and save association. It's taking time. Let me refresh this. Okay, so cancel this one. I think it's already done. Let's go to route table and confirm that private route table has association with private subnet. That looks good. So by far we created route table, private route table for private subnet, and the public route table for public subnet, and the public subnet has now actually access to the internet via internet gateway, and the instances run running inside the private subnet also can access internet if they need internet. So this completes this demonstration. See you in the next video.